Hey guys, welcome to another video for the Redmi K20 Pro, and recently Android 12.1 based Pixel Experience Plus was launched for this particular phone, and since then 2 to 3 days I've been using it and I figured that this device with this ROM definitely deserves a review. So before we get into the details, if you haven't already, please subscribe because it doesn't cost you anything and it really motivates us to make amazing content like this. Now without further ado, hello awesome people, welcome to PhoneOps. My name is Kailash. Let's get going. So let's see what we have here. First things first, we have Pixel Experience. This was released on the 15th of April 2022. We do have a PE Plus and PE Regular for the first time. This is based on Android 12.1 or Android 12L, of course. Let's go ahead and look at the device changelog over here. Now, as you can see, it comes with the April security patch, fixed unlock sound playing repeatedly, updated translations, other fixes, everything is mentioned over here. Now the source changelog is also present, but that's pretty comprehensive. It's a very lengthy one. So we're not going to get into the details of the source changelog, but the important information in notes clearly states that this ROM is now based on Android 12.1 and the Pixel Experience Plus based Android 12.1 is available as well. The ROM uses GApps based on OSS vendor Soviet Star kernel is the star of the show, because any custom ROM coming with Soviet Star kernel for this particular device is going to give you splendid performance as we've seen in the past, and it also uses Android R or Android 11 firmware. Now apart from this, you can dirty flash the latest release on top of previous official builds, and you can upgrade from the normal version to the Plus version without formatting your device as well. So those are good things. And the moment you go to the home screen, you will notice that nothing much has changed, even if we talk about the wallpaper picker, but hey, that is what has changed. A lot of under the hood changes are present in Android 12.1, and that shows when you actually upgrade to 12.1 based Pixel Experience or Pixel Experience Plus. As you can see, the wallpaper picker along with Monet UI is working like a charm, and it's doing a brilliant job altogether. You can switch wallpapers on the fly, and if you have themed icons enabled, it will change the color of your icons as well. So if you go to home settings, you have your usual standard Pixel Experience launcher, so nothing new there. But if you go to wallpaper and style, you do have options of different colors over here, and you can enable themed icons as well. So I don't know why they are not working right now. Let's probably try to change the wallpaper here. Yeah. So maybe themed icons might work after a reboot or something, but as you can see, the Google feed has a major of its part in the Monet UI color based on the wallpaper, which is really a good thing. Now talking about smoothness when it comes to this particular ROM, it's really nice. It's next level, and it gives you a very good experience when you use this ROM on the K20 Pro as a daily driver. Now on the home screen, you don't have any major changes, standard stuff going on. Even if you look at widgets, you still have your Android 12 widgets which are working fine. There is something called as Rex, which I think is a new widget. It's morning in Tokyo, it says. PhoneOps think tank. Okay, so that's sort of a new widget that has been added with Android 12.1. Now get rid of the notifications over here. The quick tiles still look similar, and if you go to the screen recorder, you just have one option to record internal and external audio. So let's go ahead and record internal and external audio. You get a timer here, and bam, the screen recording has started. And that's the good thing with Soviet Star and most of the ROMs with Android 12 on the K20 Pro, that even when you're recording the screen, you don't seem to have any stutters, any jitters. So if you're someone who's still holding on to this dear device since the last 2 years and you want to record your gameplay or something, you can actually do that with external audio. Let me show you how good or bad the quality is. We've stopped the recording, it's processing, and it's available now. So yeah, it's gonna play in just about a minute here. I think it's still processing. So let's see here. Let's go back. And bam, the screen recording is started. And that's the good thing with Soviet Star and most of the ROMs with Android 12 on the K20 Pro. Okay, so a similar thing going on here. At the start, the audio is a little muffled and stuff, but later the audio comes back into place, and that is a good thing. So leaving the first 3 or 5 seconds, your audio is fine, your screen recording quality is good, so nothing to worry there. Now, as far as the camera situation is concerned, I see a very basic camera application, so nothing new there. It of course is working fine with the pop-up camera and stuff. You can see the camera that is recording this device. All right, now moving on, this is of course Pixel experience, which comes with unlimited storage on Google Photos, so that is a good thing. Let's quickly go to settings here. Let's go to the About section and let's click on the Android version. Now, this is April security patch with the latest Soviet Star kernel and the Pixel Experience Plus official build. Now, there's a dedicated video which I have promised, and I will be making one in which I'll be telling you all the changes that are available in Pixel Experience Plus. We will probably install the normal Pixel Experience on one of our other phones and compare them side by side. So stay tuned for that. But for now, if you go to network and internet connected devices, apps, there are almost all the features are similar over here. You do have the gaming dashboard available, which is a good thing. Moving on, you have assistant settings and a few other options. So if you actually go to notifications, you do have notification history, which is now in most ROMs enabled by default. Earlier, you had to actually go there and enable it, but now it's enabled by default. So it starts capturing all the history. Bubbles is present, but remember, some leading apps like WhatsApp still don't support bubbles and stuff like that. If you go to battery, you do have optimization profiles, but unfortunately, you don't really have the option of high touch sampling rate. So that is something that they can add in the Plus edition later. But if we talk about the battery usage, I have been charging and discharging this device for the last 2 days. I've been getting around 4 to 5 hours of screen on time. That for a device which is more than 2 years old is pretty decent, and the 27-watt charger works absolutely fine. So no complaints as far as the battery backup is concerned. If you go to sound and vibration, you will see that you do have all the basic options along with some extra options like the MI sound enhancer making a cameo and working absolutely fine. Under display, you have always on display, you have privacy options, you can display the media cover art, double line clock, always show time and info is your always on display. Apart from this, you have the option to change your colors to boosted, you have tap to wake. Oh, okay. So high touch polling rate, which I mentioned in the battery section, is actually present in this particular section of display. So that is a good thing, and you do have tap to sleep as well. Now under security, of course, you have the fingerprint scanner, which works absolutely fine. So I've not had any major issues to get the in-display fingerprint to work. You also have face unlock, that is present and that works absolutely fine. The camera would pop up every single time and it will capture your face and unlock the device just fine. So, this is fine. All of this is okay. But what about other options? Like if you go to the systems menu, you do have some pop-up camera settings. That is a good thing. Under gestures, you do have swipe to screenshot along with expanded screenshot, and that option works absolutely fine as well, as you can see. Now, once you're on the home screen, you go to the multitasking menu, you will see that it is butter smooth, it works fine. You have the screenshot shortcut over here. You also have the select option. So all these features are present. OK Google on screen on and screen off is working fine for me. As you can see, it just popped up. So this is more of a complete ROM, which is very smooth with the latest features from Android. But what about performance? So for that, we will go to Google Photos and look at our screenshots. Now, as you can see over here, the CPU throttled to 89% of its max performance, and the average score was 196,726 GIPS. So pretty splendid performance there. Even if you go to Antutu benchmark, you will see that the score is 562,688, which is a splendid score. Last but not the least, if we talk about Geekbench, 734 single core, 2523 multi-core. So across the board, the score is pretty decent. The ROM is very smooth. The battery backup is great. Safety net, wideband L1 is taken care of. Play Store certification is present. This can definitely be used along with a decent port of Gcam and the right XML as a daily driver on the K20 Pro. You will look no further. This can definitely be your daily driver. Gaming experience as well is pretty decent. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this video. Until the next one, this is Kailash signing off at PhoneOps. Keep smiling, take care, goodbye.